A więc teraz zaczynamy kolejny epizod, już ostatni z Life is Strange. Witam was bardzo serdecznie. Z tej strony Elex. I jak... Polaryzacja to się nazywa ten epizod? Polaryzacja, tak, dokładnie. Epizod Polaryzacja. To jest ostatni epizod na naszej drodze do wygrania całej gry. A więc kontynuujmy ten jakże piękny epizod.
Previously on Life is Strange.
Pierwszy
What did you
epizod.
find?
Rachel in the dark room. Over and over. That's it.
We can't trust anybody except each other.
You know more about her than me.
No, you and Chloe think you know more than anybody, like all teenagers.
Oh, look. The Wonder Twins.
What are you doing in my dorm? You are so fucking dead!
Nathan is truly psychotic. I know he has something to do with Rachel missing.
Jeszcze.
Kate wasn't the first. All those binders are filled with other victims.
What are you doing here, Max?
Victoria has to be next.
What a lame gimmick.
Rachel, why is he putting her in the ground like that? Where?
The junkyard! Max, we have to find that spot now!
I'm sorry, Chloe. I'm so sorry. I know you're close to Nathan, but your life is in serious danger.
Nathan just texted me. He says there won't be any evidence left after he's done. Oh god, Max, look. She's still there.
Oh, no. Chloe.
Teraz zastanawiam się nad jednym, czy to na pewno Nathan napisał, że już nie będzie żadnych dowodów. Jefferson. Śmieć. Wybieraj mądrze. Dosłownie trzeba wybierać mądrze, bo może to skrócić każdej osoby o życie. To do światła, to do odbijania. Nie wiem jak to się nazywa, ale to do odbijania. Lampy. Ostatni epizod. Możesz zostawić subskrypcję jak i łapkę w górę, jeśli chcecie więcej tego typu gier. Właśnie, przy okazji, jakie mam ustawienia graficzne? Średnie. To mnie zastanawia, dlaczego nie jest taka ładna grafika. Jesteśmy przypięci do krzesła teraz. I jak dobrze pamiętam, to jest chyba ciemnia. Tak. To jest ciemnia? Tak, to jest ciemnia, bo tam jest ta zasłona. Chloe nie żyje przecież. Czyli innymi słowy, ta ciemnia nie była tego Nathana, tylko Jeffersona. No to wygląda oczywiście. Victoria.
Is anybody out there? Please help!
Uwolnij. Nie da rady? Czy może? Nie.
Somebody help me!
Dobra, to też nogą. Spróbujmy nogą. Spróbuj. Może to jest bardziej poluzowane? Albo i nie.
Straps hurt.
Noga. Teraz dawaj. Dawaj, uwolnij. O!
Finally, I'm free. Almost.
Pociągnij. Pociągnijmy wtedy. Damy radę raczej.
I hate looking at myself like that. You'll pay for this, Jefferson.
Czyli to on to zrobił.
God,
On to
I
wszystko
don't
zrobił wtedy.
remember anything that happened. This must be the same drug Nathan used on Kate. Victoria, wake up. Wake up.
Co ja teraz mam zrobić? Skup się.
I promised I would never go back in time like this again. But this is the
No tak, to
only
jest
way.
jedyne wyjście. Niestety. Aby...
Oh, that's great. Oh, that's great. Oh, Max.
This angle highlights your purity. See, the slightly unconscious model is often the most open and honest. No vanity or posing, just pure expression. Oh, Christ. Look at that perfect face.
Za psycho.
Hold that stare there! Stay still!
Zamknij ryj, psycholu. A wydawał się taki fajny na początku.
Oh, Max! You fucked up my shot! But please don't worry. We have all the time in the world. For now, I knew you were special the second I saw your first selfie. Yes, I still hate that word. But I love the purity of your own image. Not like Rachel, who was always looking in the wrong places. Poor Rachel. Wait. Let me try this angle.
Czyli to on zabił Rachel.
Don't move! Much better. Thanks, Max. If only Nathan could see this setup. He tried so hard. But you can't just throw a few subjects around and expect a cohesive style or theme. But he had an eye for shadows, and an eye for a whole lot more, as his elite family will find out, along with Arcadia Bay. Nice. Good. Oh, those eyes.
Psychol.
It's just too bad you're so goddamn nosy, Max. But this room is under 24/7 surveillance, so all I had to do was text you from Nathan's phone.
Wiedziałem.
And you fell right
Wiedziałem, mówiłem,
into my hands.
że to on.
You really should have focused on schoolwork, not private detecting with your little friend.
Chloe.
Chloe. Right. Yeah, I'm sorry that Nathan killed her in self-defense. But she had a troubled history like most Arcadia Bay dropouts. Nobody will be surprised. Or care. Though I promise, people will care when you die tonight, Max. I wasn't lying when I said you have a gift. Okay. Now this looks good. Maybe a few more close-ups. Max, please do not move so much. I need you posed and framed my
Nic
way.
nie musi, psycholu. Boże.
Maybe a new dose will calm you down.
No.
Mogę kopnąć?
Now
Proszę.
don't move or this will hurt much. Stupid bitch! You just don't listen, do you? In fact, you never did hear much in my class. If you had, you might have seen all this coming. God damn, you are a fighter, though. I've had my eye on you, and I've noticed that you've been more fearless this week than maybe your whole life.
No.
Remember my number one rule. Always take the shot.
Gnój. Jak zdechnie już, o nie. Co on robi? Wiem, że tylko gra, ale no, wiecie. Za bardzo się wczułem lekko. Zostało zmienione, że oblaliśmy je wszystkie.
Oh, Jesus. I can't believe that happened. So sick.
Aparat, spójrz.
I'd really like to smash that fancy camera into Jefferson's face.
Tam jest...
Wait, Jefferson couldn't handle stains on his photos. Good. Now I can use them. Whoa. I'm definitely more awake in this photo. I could try this one.
Dawaj. Jak możesz spróbować?
This might work. Please work.
Lecimy, Max.
Wise yet so innocent. I'm getting some spectacular images here, Max. Yes, Victoria would kill to be in your place, but she doesn't understand our connection. You're the winner, Max. I choose you. Your portrait.
Fuck you.
You're trying too hard. I know you're scared. You all have the same doe-eyed look when you wake up here, replaced by fear as you realize what's about to happen.
Mr. Jefferson, why are you doing this?
Oh, Max. I'm so glad you asked that question. Simply put, I'm obsessed with the idea of capturing that moment innocence evolves into corruption. That shift from black to white to gray and beyond. Most models are cynical. They lose that naivete. However, some Blackwell students carry their hope and optimism with them like an aura. And those lucky few become my models. My subjects.
Yes. You're a psychopath.
No, +1.
And this is your last session.
Au contraire, Max. I'm so sane that nobody knows what's happening to you right now. As you can see, Sleeping Beauty here is too harsh for my gentle lens. And don't get me started on your late partner. I had enough of those faux punk sluts in my Seattle days.
You killed Chloe. You murdered my best friend.
She had a loaded weapon. This was clearly self-defense, but that's what happens when you
samoobrona,
play
to
with
jasne.
guns. Or try to fuck with me. It's
Nie
better
chcę
when they
zastrzelić, że
don't
ona
know,
strzeliła cokolwiek.
like pure, sweet, Kate.
Blah, blah, blah. God, I hate your voice now.
You might as well savor it, considering it's the last you'll hear. Oh. That struck a nerve. Your face changed color. Beautiful.
You will not get away with this. I want you to know that.
When you told the principal that I made Kate cry, I thought you almost had me. It's good our esteemed Principal Wells is like most
But he's put
administrators.
on.
A closet drunk. I do know that the Prescotts are going to have a major scandal when the town finds out what their elite son has been doing for homework.
You used Nathan.
I prefer the term manipulated. Like with an image. Nathan's was easy to twist around. I became a sort of father figure for Nathan. It happens often in teacher-student relationships. It was kind of touching for a while.
Did you tell him everything about your plans at Blackwell?
Don't be stupid, Max. I told him what he needed to hear. In return, I had access to the Prescott fortune. Who do you think paid for this glorious darkroom and equipment? How else could I get all these hip new drugs for my subjects?
Rachel Amber was your victim, not your subject.
Rachel Amber. That's the real tragedy. Nathan thought he could be an artist like me. Instead, the dumbass gave her an overdose.
Dlaczego Rachel? No?
Why Rachel?
I don't have time to tell you everything. But she was special. A human chameleon, so many visual possibilities. We had a real connection.
Did she let you take pictures of her?
Rachel was in love with me. That's not my ego. Just look at our sessions. Not that I'll let you. Nobody loved having their picture taken more. Anyway, Rachel is dead. But no tears. Los Angeles would have killed her anyway, so look at this as a favor.
You're evil.
Oh, I see. You and your friends almost beat Nathan to death. See, we're not so different.
Yes, we are. I cared more about Nathan than you did.
No, you didn't. It's just too bad that he fell in lust with Rachel. He actually thought he could mimic what I do with the camera and subject, like father, but not like son.
Where is Nathan now?
Dead and buried. After what he did to Rachel, I knew I couldn't keep him as a protege for much longer. Now the police will never find his body. Do you finally get it now, Max? I can't compromise my vision with amateurs.
You are an amateur. Look at the trail of death you left behind. You can't blame all this on Nathan. I don't care what you do to me. You're gonna die, motherfucker. For Chloe and Rachel and everybody else.
I do love your spirit, Max, but you brought yourself here. By your own choice. Anyway, I like my models to be seen and not heard. So I have to make sure there's nothing left behind of you. Okay. Now, let's see how these shots came out. I can see why your instant camera is so appealing. You don't need a computer to print your work out.
I have all those photos in my diary. This could be a way out.
Oh,
Czekaj, co?
now this
I have all those photos in my diary.
is
This
pure
could be a way out.
personified.
Musimy
Max,
poczekać.
I wish you could see yourself now.
Bo inaczej nie da rady.
Okay.
Wait! Please, Mr. Jefferson.
Max, I would love to talk shop, but I really need to go over these pictures, especially while they're fresh in my mind. I think our session was a career high for me.
Could you-
Zdjęcie.
Could you show me the photos?
That's the first time one of my models down here has asked me that. Of course you would. But I love that the last thing you'll ever see is yourself through my camera eye. Too perfect.
You better ask him something else.
Dobra, spędzę to co innego. Niech będzie.
Wait!
Dobra, tam już ten mój pamiętnik.
You still have my diary.
Don't worry. Nobody's going to read it. Thanks for reminding me. There's nothing more innocent than a teenager's diary. Oh, look at your selfies.
Teraz już masz
What
przesrane
a
goście.
waste of talent. Look at that shot, Max. You can do so much better.
Koniec z tobą. Nie znasz moich możliwości aktualnie.
Images of hopeless faces. You feel like
Udało się.
totally haunted by the eyes of those sad mothers and children.
I could frame any one of you in a dark corner and capture you in a moment of desperation. Shh. I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie. A dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition.
Right back where I started this insane week. And
Of
nobody
course,
is going to
as
hurt
you all
Chloe
know,
ever
the photo
again.
portrait has been popular since the early 1800s. Your generation was not the first to use images for selfie expression.
Ale widać te
Sorry,
białe
I
te
couldn't
światy.
resist. The point remains that the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for as long as it's been around. Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
Nie zależy mnie.
I'm not into
Niech wezmę.
capturing your interest. That's kind of sick, isn't it?
I guess somebody hasn't had their coffee. Do you want to try again?
Okay, the Daguerrean process. Blah, blah, blah.
Let's move on. Anyway, so the Daguerrean process made portraiture quite popular, mainly because it gave the subjects clear, defined features. You can learn more when you finish
Chodź, to
reading these
gadać
nine
już chyba
chapters.
któryś tam raz sobie słyszę.
And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes
to
contest.
change
I'll come out
time.
with the winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the art
First,
world. Great
let's make it
exposure and a
real
kick-started
easy to
career in
capture Mark
photography. So
Jefferson.
Stella and Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
Bastard.
+1. Dronin to jaki?
I have to warn David about Jefferson and the dark room.
Victoria, you still have to do your homework this week. Even if you're submitting your photo for the competition, everybody in class
Mam plecaku.
is turning in a photo, so
I should be able to track down David's number from the school pamphlet. Found you.
David jest. Matson.
you see the dilemma?
I know, Mr. Jefferson. I just worked so hard on the shot.
For once, David, I'm praying you'll overreact to this as much as everything else. And take Jefferson down fast.
Represent Blackwell Academy.
You have just by participating, by putting yourself out there in the world. Now, no matter who wins, this is just a bump on a bigger road. I don't want anybody to feel excluded from
You wanted me to enter the contest, asshole.
know that this photographic world is
So maybe I'll be going to San Francisco. And Jefferson, you'll be going to prison.
To była najlepsza opcja.
I only want to share what
The past within the past. Am I pushing myself too hard? It doesn't matter what happens to me. I have to save Chloe. I can't go past these photo boundaries, so I need to fix everything from here. Mr. Jefferson? We need to talk.
Can you see I'm talking to Mr. Jefferson now?
Yes, I see. But maybe you shouldn't.
And why not?
Hold on, Victoria. Are you okay, Max?
I will be when Victoria understands that hiding behind a screen, posting videos of people is incredibly cruel and unfair. You're smart enough to know how easy it is to hurt somebody, to destroy their life. I just want you to think about how much it would hurt if somebody did that to you. You can always make the right choice, Victoria. I know you've got a good heart. I've seen it.
Listen, I didn't...
You don't have to explain. There's no reason for you to be so insecure that you can't be happy with your own talent. Wouldn't it be better to lift people up than to bring them down? You could inspire people.
Okay, I don't know what you're talking about now. Do I, Mr. Jefferson?
I think I should stay out of this one, Victoria.
Then I guess I'm done talking.
And that's okay too.
That was kind of random, Max. What did you mean?
Here's my photograph for the Everyday Heroes contest.
Oh, that was easy.
No. It wasn't easy at all.
Well, I can't prejudge yet, but I'm very happy you decided to enter. That means a lot to me. And Blackwell, the first step for any artist is to put themselves out there in the world without fear. To be innocent.
Or guilty.
Well, and thanks for the photo, and
O, będzie
maybe
lecieć
both of
chyba
us will be
Francis-
jet-setting to San Francisco this Friday.
Or
Dobra,
maybe
nie
only
ważne.
one of us will be going.
Don't be so modest, Max. Anything can happen in a week.
As you're going to find out, Mr. Jefferson.
Ciepło. To też się zmieniło. A nie, nie zmieniło się. Dobra. To się zmieniło już. Złapali tego. No i w końcu. Znaleźli ciało Rachel. Fajne są zdjęcia. To jak Chloe zginęła. Od Jeffersona znowu. Taksi.
Whoa! Okay. You're okay, Max. You're safe. On a plane. I hope I did everything right this time. Good work, David. Chloe. Oh, you're alive. Oh, you're alive. I did it. I fixed everything. Well, sir.